morning students. Let's continue with our topic. As I have solved one question of revaluation of assets and liabilities, our topic, and under the chapter retirement of a partner. Today I am going to solve one more question so that topic can be more clear to you, and you have to solve up to questions 40 only, because adjustment of capital, this topic is not in your syllabus. Okay, I have taken question number 37th A from your DK Goel book, new book. This is question number 37th A, in which three partners are there, X, Y, Z, and Z retires and their ratio is given 5:3:2. No new ratio is given, so it means the old ratio, that is 5:3, it will be the gaining as well as the new ratio to find out the value of goodwill. So let's start with our question. Firstly, we are going to make revaluation account, and here it is given Z retires and the balance sheet is given, and further few adjustments that on Z's retirement it was agreed that land and building will be appreciated by 5%, furniture will be depreciated by 20%. So let's start with that. Land and building will be appreciated by 5%. Already land and building 2 lakh is given, so 5% से value आपकी appreciate हो गई है. तो by land and building, here the value 10,000, and then the next thing is given, furniture is to be depreciated by 20%. Here the furniture is given 87,500, so 20% से depreciate होना means there is a decrease in the value of asset, so it will be a loss. It will be recorded on the debit side to furniture, and by 20% it has depreciated 17,500. And then next point is given that provision for doubtful debts will be made 5% on debtors. 5% on debtor we have to make provision, or total debtors, here in the question it is given 20,000. So listen very carefully, because there I have seen generally the students make mistake in this. तो हम 20,000 जो टोटल डेटर्स हैं वो पहले, उसके ऊपर सबसे पहले 5% प्रोविजन बनाएंगे. तो 20,000 का 5% इट कम्स टू 1000. ऑलरेडी 500 की प्रोविजन बनी हुई है, तो इट मीन्स विल क्रिएट अ प्रोविजन फॉर 500 ओनली, एंड दैट विल बी अ लॉस बिकॉज इंक्रीज इन लाइबिलिटी, तो दैट विल बिकम अ लॉस. तो टू provision for doubtful debts, it comes to 500, and then after that provision for legal claim, that is 60,000. Already in the question provision for legal claim that is given 57,500, और अब provision हो गए for legal claim 60,000. तो again the liability increases to provision for legal claim. Liability increases by 2,500. And then after that goodwill of the firm is given, that we have to do the adjustment in the capital account. Here the value I have written 60,000 firm's goodwill is given at the time of retirement. And now firstly we have to find out the profit and loss of the revaluation. Here the loss 10,000, and here it comes to 20,500 by loss transfer to capital account. It will be distributed between X, Y, and Z, 10,500 in the ratio 5:3:2. It comes to 5250, and then 3150, and then 2100. So here's our revaluation account, and the loss is there. The next step is to make capital account. So in capital account 4 points you have to do the adjustment. First point, by balance brought down, the opening balances of X, Y, Z that we have to write down, and the balances in the book is given 1,27,000, and then 90,000 and 71,000. This is the first point, to write down balance brought down. After that, if profit is there, it will be transferred here. Now the loss is there, it will be transferred on the debit side to revaluation. It comes to 5250, 3150, and 2100. 2 points are there. Third point, we have to do the adjustment of goodwill. Here firm's goodwill is given 60,000. So firstly Z retires, to Z's share in the goodwill it comes to 60,000 multiplied 2 by 10, 12,000. So our entry in case of retirement is ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ गुडविल क्या होती है, रिमेनिंग पार्टनर्स टू रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स। तो रिमेनिंग पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट, एक्स कैपिटल डेबिट, वाई कैपिटल डेबिट to Z capital. Here Z will be given in gaining ratio. It will be divided 12,000 in the gaining ratio, that is X and Y they have gained. So in this ratio they will distribute, and here it comes to 7,500 and 4,500. Now how to transfer this entry? X and Y capital account has been debited, so it will be transferred to debit side, and the opposite name we have to write down to Z capital here, and Z capital account is credited by 12,000. We'll write down the name of X and Y. Opposite names we have to write down, that is 12,000. 3 points we have covered. First point था by balance brought down. Second point revaluation loss we have written. Third point we have transferred the value of goodwill. Fourth point, we have to check the balance sheet whether on the liability side any reserve, fund or any profit and loss balance is given or not. Now here in the question, no such point is given on the liability side. On the asset side, nothing such, no points are given on this side also. So it means now we have to find out the answer, the balances. Here Z is going to retire, and one point is clearly written that okay, 70,000 from the Z capital account, it will be transferred to his loan account and the balance will be paid to him by check. तो इसका मतलब जितना भी Z का बैलेंस आएगा हमारे पास, तो हम उसमें से 70,000 तो लोन अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर करेंगे, 83,000 to Z's loan. Z's loan के अंदर ट्रांसफर करा 70,000 and the balance that will be paid by check. तो मैंने बाकी का लिखा टू बैंक 83,000 में से 72,100 मैंने माइनस करे and the balance that is paid. तो जितना आपने बाय चेक पेमेंट कर दी उसको टू बैंक लिखा, और द बाकी का जो बैलेंस है that will be transferred to the Z's loan. And now we'll find out the balances of X and Y. Here 1,27,000 is there, here 90,000 is there, and here the balances come to 1,14,250, and here in this case 82,350, and here 1,27,000. So in this way we are going to make the capital account. The last step, now we have to make the balance sheet, that is the revised balance sheet after the changes. So firstly, in our previous balance sheet the bank balance is given 80,000. तो इस 80,000 में से 10,900 we have paid in from the bank, so that will be deducted here, minus 10,900. So the remaining balance will write down here 69,100, and then debtors 20,000 के थे, अब total provision 500 already थी and 500 more provision we have created, so we'll deduct 20,000 minus 1,000, 19,000 here, and after that the next point is stock. If there is no change, just write down the value as it is, and then after that furniture की value हमारी depreciate करी थी, तो it will be deducted. Our net balance I'll write down here, and then land and building, its value has been appreciated by 10,000, so it will be added, so it comes to 2,10,000. On liability side, if there is no change, creditors that will be written as it is 27,000, and then bills payable, its value is given 13,000, there is no change. And then outstanding rent, its value 22,500, and then after that provision for legal claims. So 25,000 का increase था, I'll write down here 60,000, and then after that Z's loan, this loan account that will be transferred on the liability side, because it will be a liability for X and Y. and capital of X and Y. 114250 and then 82350. So the total of balance sheet, it comes to 389100. So in case the total agrees, then it means our question is correct. So in this way, full-fledged question of 8 marks generally comes. So just solve your questions up to 40 only, and if there is any query, any doubt, you can write down in the group also. I hope this topic is clear to you, because in the next video we'll start with the next chapter, dissolution. I hope, is it clear? So do solve your questions, and thank you. Have a very nice day.